Hello, everyone. My name is Sally Sarratt, and I am Senior Co-Pastor of Calvary Baptist Church here in Washington, D.C. I serve here as co-pastor with my wife, Maria Swearingen, and we moved here for this role about 2.5 years ago. For those of you whom I don't know, I grew up in Spartanburg, South Carolina. My parents still live there and have many relatives in the area. And from 2007 to 2017, lived over in Greenville. So I am thankful to all of you who are here today to figure out how you can better support the LGBTQ community. Anne and Scott asked me to record just a very brief video to offer a couple of thoughts on how you can offer pastoral care in particular to queer people. And the first thing that I think I would like to say more than anything is to make it obvious to people that you are a safe space for queer people. For example, all are welcome is definitely not enough. This is kind of coded language, and all are welcome might come with something like love the sinner and hate the sin and things like that that just are very convoluted and dangerous to queer people in many ways. So even if you're not in a place where you can say on behalf of your community that you affirm and support and welcome the full thriving lives of queer people, say so for yourself. Make it obvious to people. I promise you that queer people are picking up and paying attention to all of the little clues. What you say, do, post on Facebook, etc., especially if they are thinking about confiding in you or seeking pastoral care from and with you. For example, you could even say that you showed up at something like today, and that's a signal that you're trying to offer support in healthy ways and affirming ways. So I would just say that if you can take out that guessing game, that would be extremely important and helpful in becoming a trusted space and just laying some groundwork where you can be trusted. For example, it's been a little while. I'd have to see what the data is in the upstate of South Carolina. But as I was coming out, one of the things I was very aware of was that 50% of the people didn't support gay marriage, for example. And to me, that felt like a risk. Anytime I shared my story with somebody, it was 1 in 2 chance that it was going to be welcomed or accepted. And that felt quite dangerous. And so if you can take out that guessing game, take out the fear, I think that's a huge starting point. The other thing I would say is if you do earn the trust of a queer person and find yourself offering pastoral care and support, I would encourage you to listen, to peek your ears for internalized homophobia. All of us have ingested many, many, many messages for a very, very long time about queer lives. And that is not an exception for people who are queer. And so if you can help people see how they are working against themselves, that can be very important. And the final thing that I would say is just offer affirmation and resources for the person and help them just know that they are the beloved of God, just as they are, not if they do thus and such, etc., but they are the beloved of God. Again, thank you for your time and efforts today, and pray that you will find breaths of fresh air and insights of wisdom that you might continue to offer support for the queer people in upstate South Carolina. Thank you.